the hamstrings, which are on the back side of the leg, start as a common attachment point right at your sit bone, and then they branch apart. So you have 3 hamstring muscles on either side that then go all the way down on either side of the knee. And because of sitting where our knee's bent, and then also at the hip joint, the hamstrings are often short or tight on people. And so to loosen those up, the main consideration on this one is that the big sciatic nerve runs down the middle of the hamstrings, and you don't want to put too much direct pressure right on that, especially if it's irritated. So I'm going to work in that area, but then sort of work off to the inside and outside as well to make sure I'm getting that hamstring muscle belly. It can be kind of hard to hit the back side of your leg like that, so I like to have my foot propped up. Starting kind of high up there, like closer to the attachment point of it. Working down onto the outside of it. So here's my IT band for reference. So I'm working more kind of on that back outer edge of the hamstring. Then I'm going to go over to the inside of it a bit more. So from that view, earlier with the other video we talked about the VMO and the inside of the quad. Here I'm deeper on the back side of it, still kind of more up at the hip area of the attachment. And higher up on the hamstring is where there's much more dense fascial type connections. Next, I'm going to support that leg and then kick up in the air, putting some stretch on that hamstring as I'm working back and forth. And after working that area for 1 to 2 minutes, then from a tall spine, I want to go and stretch out that area. So I can either do that with my foot up, turn into it, make sure I'm really getting that stretch across the back. From here, I'll even turn my leg in, turn it out, sort of stretch through all the different positions of it. But again, we brought a lot of blood flow and energy to that muscle, and then now I want to stretch and sort of work it. And I want to do that actively to make sure that my muscles are helping support the local joints around there. So that's how you target the back of the hamstrings.